What's going on, guys? So here in this box is an Xbox 360 that I bought from eBay, and it's actually pretty special. It's still got the Blades dashboard, and if you don't know what that means, basically when the 360 came out in 2005, the dashboard looked like blades. You could basically scroll back and forth, and it looked like blades, hence the name. And it wasn't until 2008 or 2009 when they updated the dashboard to the NXE dashboard, which just looked different. And basically, there's not a lot of 360s out there that still have the Blades dashboard, so it's pretty special. And since it's still on the Blades dashboard, it could be JTagged, which is pretty well desired, at least it used to be. Honestly, I haven't really looked in the JTag market in a long time. I actually JTagged a console like a decade ago, and I honestly remember almost nothing about it. I did one, it was a long process, so it was my huge learning curve, and I just never did it again. But yeah, if you look at I'll throw the description on the screen right now. But yeah, so the guy said it's JTaggable. The only hiccup to this is that it doesn't read games, so I'm hoping I just need to clean the laser. Now, buying 4 parts stuff on eBay, particularly 360s, is kind of sketchy because you never know if the person actually tried to repair it themselves or if they just really did not know how to fix it and just sold it as is. So I'm hoping it's hasn't been opened up and messed with too much, but we're about to see. So let's go ahead and open it up. Actually, before we open it up, what I usually like to do is take a look at the console or the box. As you can see, it's bulging out a little bit. Other than that, it's not too bad. And yeah, it comes with the 360, the JTaggable 360. Comes with the power brick as well. Paid about a little over $100 after shipping, tax, whatever was included. Which is honestly, there's not a whole lot of history out there recently for a console like this, so it's hard to know the exact value of it. But I felt like $100 was not too bad. If the only thing wrong is not reading games, if we can fix that pretty easily, then it's not too bad of a deal, and you can JTag and stuff. I don't think I will be JTagging this, but if somebody that's watching this wants to JTag it, send me a message or something, or comment down below, and maybe we can work something out. But yeah, let's see what we got inside of here. All right, so we got the classic eBay packaging, which is random stuff, which is not a big deal. I kind of do that sometimes too, but random newspaper and stuff. And here we go. So first of all, we got our component cables, or composite, whatever it is, I can't tell. Put those to the side, not too concerned about that. And then next up, we got our power brick here, which is actually pretty rare, or not rare, but a lot of 360s you buy on eBay don't actually come with the power supply just because it's so big and heavy, and they just get lost and broken. And yeah, here's the 360, and it looks like over here on the edge is the hard drive. I believe it's a 20 gig hard drive. Hopefully it's genuine. There's a lot of fake hard drives out there for the 360, but they honestly probably work the same. And here we got the actual 360, so let's pull this thing out and take a look at it. So here's the 360, has a layer of bubble wrap. It was decent packaging, it could have been better, but also could have been a whole lot worse. Alright guys, so I've got everything unwrapped. Let's go ahead and take a look at everything. So here's the power brick, pretty straightforward. Hopefully it's authentic, I'm not sure how to tell. Got our component cables, all good there. Got our power cable that plugs into the power brick, and then of course our hard drive. Again, it's supposed to be 20 gigs. I think it says somewhere on here, can't find it, but hopefully that's genuine as well. I'm not sure how to tell. And here's the 360. It actually looks like it's in pretty good condition. When I saw the listing, it had pretty detailed pictures in the listing, and it looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. So here on the front, pretty clean. I mean, it's got the old chrome right here. This one I think was manufactured in 2008, maybe. Let's see if we can see. Nope, 2007. Not sure if you can see that on the camera. Now, one thing to point out on the back here, and I did see this in the pictures, is it looks like I think it has been opened before, because the back part is split open a little bit, like somebody had opened it before and didn't close it back up all the way. Either that or it just came apart at some point in time. But we'll see in a minute. We might open this thing up and see what's inside. But yeah, I mean, it looks pretty clean on the back as well. Manufactured in September 2007. It's new enough that it has an HDMI port. The original ones didn't have an HDMI port. And then nothing special on the sides to really look at. Bottom looks good, pretty clean. Still got all 4 rubber feet. I mean, overall, this thing looks pretty clean. Let's go ahead and take the faceplate off and see if the warranty sticker is still there. Alright, so first thoughts. I took the faceplate off. It was really tight, really hard to get off. So I actually don't think this thing's been opened before. Usually if it's been opened before, the faceplate's been taken off plenty of times and it's easy to take off. Also, this warranty sticker still seems to be intact. I know sometimes you can take it off and get it back on there, and it doesn't look like it's been removed, but I don't think it's been removed. That sticker's intact. The only thing that really teased me off to being open before is that the back is split open a little bit, but honestly, I'm not so sure this thing's been open before. But we might try to open this ourselves later and see if it has been opened before. Well, the first thing we need to do is take this thing, plug it into my monitor. We're gonna boot it up, take a look at the Blades dashboard. I'm really excited to see the Blades dashboard because I've never actually played on a Blades dashboard. I didn't buy my 360, my personal one, until 2009. Which I think was like the Jasper motherboard. It was basically after they fixed all the Red Ring of Death stuff. I actually still have it. Haven't played it in a while, but it never had any issues. Great console. It was like the arcade version, I think. But yeah, let's go ahead and plug this thing in, see if it works, and we're gonna take a look at that Blades dashboard. All right, guys. So I got everything plugged in. I'm using the power supply that came with it, but I'm using my own HDMI cable and my own controller since it didn't come with one. But yeah, I mean, let's just take a look at this thing. It actually looks pretty clean. Like, yeah, I mean, it looks clean. There's only a few scuffs and stuff on it. Like I said, it supposedly all works except it doesn't read discs. So we'll test that out and see. And I put the 20 gig hard drive on as well. Let's go ahead and boot this thing up. So 3, 2, 1. Nice. We got life. The button is not very clicky, which happens a lot on old 360s, I've noticed. But here we go. We got power. And oh man, I'm excited to see these Blades. Like I said, I don't think I've ever played on Blades. Definitely don't want to hook this up to Xbox Live and accidentally update. But let's go ahead and turn this controller on and sync it up. And man, this console already sounds like it's about to take off. Not even a game in it. Yeah, I mean, the tray seems to work fine. So it probably is just need to clean the disk drive. But man, let's take a look at these Blades. So first of all, far left you got Marketplace. Back when they actually called it Xbox Live Marketplace. I don't think they call it the Marketplace anymore. Xbox Live in general. So you get messages, friends, chat, and IM. Also a place to open tray. You got your games library, achievements, played games, media, system. Dude, I don't know why they got rid of the Blades dashboard. That's one thing I've noticed with Xbox versus PlayStation. So Sony, they basically start out with one dashboard at the beginning of each generation and basically keep it about the same. Like if you look at the PS3 dashboard, you look at the PS4 dashboard, they pretty much stayed the same throughout their lifetime. The 360, it changed like 3 or 4 times. The Xbox One also changed it a lot. Series X already changed a couple times. I mean, it's not huge changes, but it definitely changes. I'd say the Blades to the NXE and then the NXE to the next one was pretty big jumps. But Blades are just so satisfying. Flipping through the Blades. I think there was honestly I want to say there was a Blades dashboard before the Marketplace even came out. So this is like a fairly newer Blades dashboard. I may be wrong on that, but also cool how they have the open tray down here. This is sick. Let's go check out the console settings. Should give us the let's see what I'm looking for. System info. All right, 2.0.669.0.0. So pretty sure all Blades dashboards are JTAGable, but of course I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I haven't done anything with with JTAGing in a long time. You actually got themes on here. Oh, and it even pulls out the blade to the side instead of the guide right in the middle. That's pretty cool. They got an EA guide or a EA theme. That's funny. Dude, this is sweet. What else we got here? Customize, default, carbon, glass, EA, Gears of War, Tony Hawk, top spin 2. Oh, that's kind of a cool color. Dude, I can't believe they got rid of the Blades dashboard. It's so nice. I don't know if I've never heard anybody that hated the Blades dashboard. I think if anything, everybody just reminisces on it and wants it back. Dashboard trim. Man, this is legit. Glass trim. I don't know what I'm doing, but you probably can't hear it, but this thing about every 30 seconds is ramping up to the next fan level, so it's already pushing out some. I mean, the air coming out of it is not that hot, but it's definitely putting in the work like a normal 360. But yeah, I mean, this Blades dashboard is pretty legit. I guess let's go ahead and try out a game and see if it's true. Actually, I kind of want to see what's in this games library first. Probably a bunch of demos. No, Okay, no games. I set it in, nope. Definitely turn auto downloads off. I'm not trying to accidentally download. Alright, here we go. Oblivion, Halo 3, Guitar Hero 3, Forza Motorsport 2, Tiger Woods 09, Burnout Paradise, that was a good game. GTA 4. Not too many games. It's always interesting seeing these profiles from back in the day with games. The old games. Pretty sweet. Got some achievements. Man, the Blades dashboard is really cool. Alright, so let's try out a game now. Like I said, the description said that games don't work or they don't read, but we'll see. Alright, so I put out a classic Batman Arkham Asylum. I know this game works. I bought this new. The disc is super clean, no scratches at all. So if this game doesn't work, I don't think any games will work. But I mean, the disc tray comes out nicely. No issues there. Everything sounds good. Alright, so it's reading. Reading. And supposedly it will not finish reading. Which looks likely at this point because it's taken a while. Yep. I am inclined to believe the listing. Yep, there we go. Gave me the open tray error. So that sucks. Alright, let me go ahead and sign out because... Oh, there's a second profile. Nice. What games we got in here? Same stuff. But, yeah, so... Apparently the game doesn't read. I mean, like the guy said in the description. So that was accurate. So far, I'm actually pretty pleased with the eBay listing. Like, everything seems to be true. 360 is actually in pretty good condition. It all seems to work fine except for reading a disc. No, it's actually not blowing out too hot of air yet. This little flap is broken, but those things break on like every 360 ever. Don't know why, but I guess the spring is a piece of junk. Those never break, but nobody ever uses those memory cards. But I'm thinking now I might actually open this console up real quick and see if I can go ahead and clean that laser off and see if I can get it to work. So yeah, I might show that process, I might not. But yeah, we'll see. Alright guys, so just a quick update. I did take everything apart. Been using my iFixit kit. I'll throw a link down in the description if I can remember. Took everything apart, as you can see. Pretty easy, not too difficult. Got the disk drive apart, and I just cleaned the laser with a Q-tip and rubbing alcohol, and hopefully that works. I've done that a bunch of times in the past and it worked. I think there's some other adjustments we can make on there, but hopefully the rubbing alcohol works and it'll start reading discs now. So I'm going to go ahead and put it partially back together and we're going to test it out. Alright guys, so I got my 360 together enough that I should be able to use it. So let's go ahead and boot it up. Alright, so that's a good sign. Boots up. It's always a little inkling in the back of your mind when you fix a console and put it back together that it might not boot up. But it looks like we're good from that standpoint. Got my got my button right there. We're gonna take Batman Arkham Asylum again and plug it in and see if it works. Alright, so here we go. Batman Arkham Asylum going in. Really hopes this works because otherwise the fixes get a little bit more difficult. Yeah, not a great sign. Still not reading the disc, and I can kind of hear. I can hear it inside trying to read. Honestly, I'm not sure if the laser is moving back and forth, so that might be the issue. But might have to do some more investigation. Alright guys, so one last thing I'm going to try real quick. I'm going to try a DVD. So I got 21 Jump Street. We're just going to see if a DVD works. Try a 360 game. DVD might work. I don't know. If it doesn't, I'm probably just going to buy a replacement laser and replace the entire laser piece in there, which is not too difficult. I've done it in the past. And, it's been a really long time, but it's like I said, it's not too difficult. And the replacement laser, I already found one on eBay for like $10, so definitely worth it. And yeah, this DVD is not working. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna replace the laser, but that's for another video. This video wasn't really about trying to fix this thing, but I tried a little bit just so you guys could see. But overall, I'm not too upset about this thing. It matched the description. I paid about $100, which honestly, there's, like I said, there's not a lot to compare that to, but I don't think it's too bad of a price for a Blades dashboard. J-Taggable 360 that's actually in really good condition. I didn't mention it, but when I was opening this thing up, it definitely has not been opened before. Like, everything was pretty clean. You know, there's a lot of signs of consoles being opened up in the past, but it definitely looks like it had not been opened before, so that's a good thing. So overall, pretty pleased. Blades dashboard, J-Taggable, clean console. Only issue is that the disk drive doesn't work, but I knew that coming in. And I think the easiest thing to do is just going to be to replace the whole laser assembly for like $10, and that should fix it. If it doesn't, then we'll probably have to replace the entire drive, which at that point I'm not going to do that, because it's just a pain in the butt to replace drives, because you gotta I don't even remember honestly, but you gotta like take the software off of this one, put it on the new one, and do a bunch of other voodoo that I've actually done in the past, but it's been like a decade and I don't remember anything about it. Honestly, I think I have a video on my channel about doing something related to that, like a really long time ago. I might go look for it, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll just give you a little bit more taste this Blades dashboard. This thing is pretty sweet. Honestly, wish they still had this on the 360, and I wish they had something similar to this on the Series X. Would be sweet. Of course, and now they got to move on, but it's just so satisfying to scroll through the blades, and then you got your open tray down there. That's pretty satisfying as well. I don't know. I mean, this is my first time playing on a Blades dashboard personally. I really like it. I wish I had a chance to play on a Blades dashboard in the past, but it is what it is. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and make sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, have a great day.